Hello everyone. Let's continue studying the verbs may, might, could, right? In which we have already recorded 3 videos, I guess, 2 or 3 videos about them. And there is a lot to see, yet to see. Okay, let's get going. All right, let me change my page. I have a notebook in which I record everything, almost everything that I'm suggesting to you to study. So I hope it becomes okay. All right, remember, the verbs may and might in general, they are interchangeable, right? You can use may or might in any situation, okay? It's possible, but they are slightly different, as we will see later. Let's compare may, might, with the verb will, right? For example, if you say, I will do my homework. When you say you will, it expresses an action that will take place in the future, and that's for sure, right? It's not a possibility. It's something that is bound to happen. It's almost sure, you're almost sure that this will happen. It's something that you intend to do, right? It's not a possibility. But when you say you may, let me see, you may come here later. In this example, it's a possibility of something that can happen. It's a possibility. It's different than the verb will, because will shows something that will happen in the future, right? Will. It's a future action here. It expresses the future. May and might and could can also express the future in a way, but mainly they express possibilities of something happening, right? It's a possibility, not when you're not sure whether this will happen or not. And she may travel. Let me use might instead. She might travel to Iceland. Right? She might travel to Iceland. It expresses a possibility. And then you say, Thales, is there a difference between may, might? Yes. Might is possible. It's a less probable possibility, but it's a possibility regardless, right? You can use may, might, but will is not possible. It's different because it shows that this person, this pronoun, he will, she will, you will do something in the future, and here it expresses possibility. On the other hand, it's possible to use might. It's only possible to use might in one situation, when the situation is not real. It's not gonna happen. Okay? If I were him, I might not do that. Then you say, Thales, were? You said that the verb to be, remember, the verb to be, when I have I, he, she, or it, is was. It's not were. And when you have you, they, and we, you use were. This is the verb to be in the past. But why I use were here? I was taught that, and that's true, right? When you have a situation which is not real, you can use were. It's possible to use were or with the I, for example. If I were him, why is it possible to use were? Because it is impossible to me to be him. I can't be another person. I am me, right? It's impossible. So I can use if I were. It's correct, okay? It's correct. I might not do that. So, is it possible to use may here? No. You can use only the verb might. May is not possible to be used because might is used when the situation is not real. Okay? So you just pay attention to this. There are many buts, right, when you study verb tenses, many situations. But I suggest you not to rationalize everything, as you will learn many verb tenses and through examples. You see the example, you understand when to use it or not, okay? Okay, is there a continuous form for the verb may and might? Yes, there is. You can use may, might, the verb be, and the main verb with ing. It's possible to use. And remember, you have will, be, and the verb with ing also. So it's like the future continuous here. Will be and the verb with ing, and may, might, be, and the verb with ing. By the time you get here, I may be sleeping already. It's possible that I'm already sleeping. You see, I can use the verb may because it expresses a possibility, okay? A possibility, remember. It's possible. You get here to visit me. Maybe I'm sleeping. Maybe not. So it's possible something will happen. It's different though when you use the verb will. By the time she gets here, she will be cooking. She will be cooking. Is this a possibility? No, it's a fact. This will happen. It's not a possibility. It's a future action that will happen. Because she gets here, for example, in the evening, I'm sure by the time she gets here, she will be cooking dinner. Okay, she will be making dinner. It's a continuous action that takes place in the future, okay? All right, so you see the difference? It's like when we saw here, I guess it's like here. When you say will, it's a future action. When you use may or might, it's a possibility, okay? I hope you understand that. You can use may or might for the situations, such as when you make a plan to do something. Remember, we saw the difference between will and to be going to, in which going to, it's when you have a planned, you have planned something, it's a planned action, and will, it's when you decide something at the time of speaking. At the time of speaking, you decide. And here, when you plan to do something. So, let's see. For example, when you say, I'm going to take the kids to school. It's going to happen because I have planned, okay? It's going to happen. Well, you can use the verb may be going to. It's also possible to use may be going to, might be going to. So study this structure. It's also possible, right? May be going to, might be going to. Let's see one example. She may be going to work this weekend. Well, it's a possibility of a future action. It's possible. It's possible that this happens, right? Is it possible to use may go? She may go to work, or she might go to work. Yes, it's possible. It doesn't change much the meaning of the sentence. You can use either one or them. All right. Let's finally, to end this lesson, we will study the expression might as well or may as well. When you use may as well or might as well, you will understand. For example, shall we finish this job or this task today? Well, we might as well. What does it mean when you say we might as well? We should do this because there is no better alternative. We should do this. It's advisable that you do this, you finish the job today, because if you leave the task undone today, you will have a workload taken to tomorrow and you will be overworking tomorrow. So it's better that you finish the job today. It's better this rather than waiting or pushing the task to tomorrow. Okay? Let's suppose you have an invitation to go to a party. Okay, invitation. You have the tickets. It's a VIP, right, invitation. You want to go to the party with somebody else. You have some friends you have invited, but then at the last time possible, you realize that your friends are not going to go to the party with you. And you are ready, you have the tickets. So, well, I may, or I might as well go to the party. It's the best thing to do. You have the tickets, you are ready. Just because your friends are not going to the party, is it reason enough for you to decline the invitation? Well, as I'm ready, I'm already going to the party. You see? It's good. It's a good idea. And last but not least, for example, I have to go to the doctor. It's not the last example I'm going to give you. I have to go to the doctor, and we have the COVID-19 pandemic, and it is not advisable to take the subway. It's not advisable to take either the subway or the bus. Not advisable. Why? Because they may be crowded, many people there. It's not advisable. You may catch COVID-19. So you might as well take a cab. It's better to take a cab. It's safer to take a cab because you have less risks to to catch the disease. Okay, so that's it, people. We end this lesson for today, and the next one we will study something else, right? You see, it's very dynamic English language. You study many verb tenses together with another one. So it's not as you study isolatedly one topic and then you forget about it. No, in English grammar is dynamic as the language. It's alive, right? So have a nice evening, a nice rest of your day.